Hi, my name is Melanie LaBorwit and I work as an educator at the New Mexico History Museum. Welcome. We've been doing hands-on activities for the last 3 years every single month at the museum, free of charge. And we hope to bring a whole lot more people into the museum right here on our YouTube channel and learn more about some of the hands-on activities, sharing historical technologies, modern-day adaptations, and some really fun DIY craft projects. So let's jump in today and make some history. Recently, the museum has hosted and celebrated a really interesting exhibition about the counterculture in New Mexico. And we're going to talk a little bit about New Mexico's counterculture legacy. People have always mended things, but in the 1960s and 1970s, a new generation of creativity was part of this counterculture era. Do-it-yourself was reborn, and for some, creative reuse became a really wonderful art form. Old slacks, like these, might become a jean skirt. Today you can buy them, but old slacks probably won't be able to find a handbag like this one. Put a belt on top, it's ready to go. Today, we're going to take a project and upcycle an old t-shirt, find something maybe that doesn't fit anymore, and with our how-to, we're going to turn it into a really groovy bolo bag. You can use it as a handbag or a shopping bag, and we're ready to go. All you need today is a little creativity, a little bit of time, a t-shirt, and a pair of scissors. We're going to do it without sewing. So let's go. All right, we're going to get started. I've selected this shirt here, which was from a long time ago. And it's not that clean, but it doesn't matter because it's going to be a handbag. So I'm just going to get the camera ready here. And so what you want to do once you have your shirt is we're going to be taking off the neckline here, and we're going to be cutting on the inside seams of each sleeve. So I'm going to real quickly, if you have a dark shirt, or if you want to remember to cut on the lines, you can draw a line there if you want with a piece of chalk. That's fine. I have a little pair of scissors that should do the job. And if it doesn't, I have a bigger pair of scissors. You're just going to get a cut right here, just along the seam, right there. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side. So on this side, make sure you have the seams matched up at the shoulders. And I'm going to cut with the big scissors here this time. And cut, cut. Now, I'm not going to use the sleeves right now, but I'm going to show you a trick we can do with the sleeves later. And I want to cut a U. So you don't, if you follow just along this would probably work because it cuts down on the other side. And so I'm going to cut there. Just freehand, just along the seams. I can always cut a little more afterwards, but this way I just get right here. Now, there's two different ways of finishing the bottom of the bag. If some of you want to sew, I started this bag, I turned it in, we're going to turn the bag in, turn it inside out. And on the bottom of this one, I sewed it together, just using hand sewing all the way across. And then when I was done, I turned it right side out again, and my bag was ready. On this one, we're going to turn it inside out. Whoops. We're going to turn it inside out, and it doesn't matter if it's front or back. We've got it. It should look the same. And on the very bottom of the shirt, where there is a hem, you're going to cut in about 1/2 inch increments all the way across the bottom, like if you were making a fringe. So you're going to cut about 2 inches long. 1.5 to 2 inches long. Make sure you'll be able to use it to tie with. We can always trim it. I'm going to draw a line across the bottom here to make sure I cut to the same place and every time, because that's going to be the bottom of your bag. There we go. So now we're going to start on one end. I'm going to cut this one in half on the end. And we're going to take the top and tie the top to the bottom all the way down. Just one little knot, like if we were tying a shoe. Top to bottom, top to bottom. Bottom to top, whichever works for you. You're going to just tie it all the way down. When you get over to the far side, you're going to tie the last knot, and then you're going to take one of those and tie it to the next one. And you can tie it again if you want. I'm going to do that because the ends are like that. And if you can't tell what's the next one, you can go back and you're going to tie the top to the bottom again, going back the other way. And this helps make it so that it's not so long. You're just going to go back the other way, just like the way you came. Go back the other way, the way that you came, back to the other side. It's good practice for tying your shoelaces. So I'm finishing up on the side, and I'm going to tie the last couple of knots. And again, at the very end, because it's the end, we don't want anything to unravel, I'm going to tie it one extra knot, make it extra tight, and believe it or not, folks, you're just about ready. So we're going to put our hands inside here. We're going to put our hands in here, and we're going to turn it inside out. And there you are, ready to go to the grocery store. I can put all of this trash inside, but I'm going to show you one other little trick before I go. So you have these sleeves. Maybe they're long sleeves, maybe they're short sleeves, and you might say, what could I do with those? One of my very favorite things to do with these is cut them in sections like this, so you have a ring. Believe it or not, that's an instant headband. It's a great scrunchie. It's really good to hold your hair, and you're all set. Okay, hope to see you next time. Hope to see you at the grocery store with your brand new bags, and we'll see you next time.